Hey guys, it is Tuesday. I'm Kapowski, and this is RealTubes. Um, it's about 1:45 in the morning here in Vancouver, and I am making my video early. I know, it's amazing. The reason for that is because I cannot sleep. I was at the hospital for about 6 hours today. My boyfriend is a diabetic and his blood sugar is like really super high, so we took him to the hospital so they could kind of even him out. And they're keeping him overnight, but everything should be good, and so he will be back tomorrow and I will be able to sleep again. This week we are talking about haters. We had a couple of comments recently that have kind of rubbed us collectively the wrong way, and so we're kind of addressing that. One of the complaints was that our personal lives tend to leak into our videos a little bit too much. And if you read the channel name, it says RealTubes, which means, you know, we're being real. You know, it's alright to have a bad day. You don't always have to come on camera looking like you slept 8 hours. You know, sometimes people go to the hospital and you still have to make a video. So if you talk about it, it's not the end of the world. It's gonna happen. Then people, you know, who have been sitting in the hospital 8 hours and come home and, you know, say, oh, hey, Kapowski, she was totally sitting in the hospital too. She knows that, you know, waiting rooms suck ass, and, you know, it kind of makes you more relatable, which is kind of the point. We're trying to make people feel comfortable in their own skin and, you know, give people the confidence to be who they are, and stuff happens in your own life and you just have to get through it, and it's nice to be able to see that other people are going through the same thing too, because then you don't feel as alone. That's what I have to say. So if you're ever feeling alone, my stuff is in the sidebar. Comment me. I'm usually online, usually not doing anything. If you're having a bad day, say hello. If you're not having a bad day and you just want to chat, or if you want to talk about Harry Potter or cookie recipes, feel free. So there's that also. Because I really think that if I were to come on camera all the time being happy and amazing and, you know, fake, that I would kind of lose some credibility. That's how I feel about it. And, you know, sometimes you have a crappy day and you need to talk to somebody about it. And it's the healthy thing to do, is to talk to people about things and not just keep them bottled inside. And sometimes making videos is really therapeutic for certain people. And if you, like, my dad used to bottle things up, but he'd always, you know, try and tell us to, if you're having a problem, you need to talk about it, and he didn't. And then my mom's, like, super emotional, so I'm kind of conflicted sometimes. So it's nice to have an outlet to be like, hey, guys, I broke up with my boyfriend, I'm having a really crappy time, here's this, help me out. It works for me. So, you know, because if you keep your problems and your stress inside, it is going to do you absolutely no good. It's going to make you stressed out. It's going to, you know, be bad for your health, and then it destroys your muscles. Not physically, but it's just, you know, a lot of people carry their stress like in their shoulders, and it's just, it hurts. So just let it out. So there's that. If you need to talk, link in the sidebar. Moving on to overall haters and people who leave crappy comments. It takes a lot for some people to sit in front of a computer and talk to it and put themselves out into the internet. And so to sit behind usually just a username with no videos or no, you know, anything on your username, or, you know, on your profile except for your username, that just shows that you have absolutely no balls. And you're pretty much not worth our time. That's how I feel about it. You know, I've had several haters on my personal channel, usually people telling me that I'm fat, which is nothing new, and it's the truth, so it doesn't hurt me, but they feel like they need to let me know their opinion, which, you know, it's a free country. Go ahead, let me know how you feel, but that doesn't mean that I have to get upset about it. And so if you're dealing with something like that and you're having a really hard time just letting, it roll off your back, just focus on the positive comments that you get and the positive feedback that you get, because really that's going to do you more good than dwelling on the one or two crabby comments. And the people who leave those generally aren't really worth your time anyways, so just don't worry about it. Some people are just lame. They can't help it, so they need to make other people feel bad. And by feeding into that and by, responding to that you're just feeding them, really. And what I like to do when I get hate comments is I don't delete them because, like I said, everyone's entitled to their own opinion and it's a free country, free speech, whatever. It's really fun to just leave the comments up there, because then the other people that watch your video and, your really loyal viewers and whatnot, they'll actually respond to the hater for you, and it's actually pretty entertaining. So that's how I roll. I'm going to go to bed now. I have work tomorrow and probably going to go spend some more time in the hospital. And it really wouldn't be so bad if I wasn't deathly afraid of hospitals. And it's not really deathly. I don't like them. They make me super uncomfortable. And I always feel like I'm in the way and I feel like I should help, which, how can you help when you're in the hospital? But here comes my personal life leaking out. Matt had several monitors attached to him, and they unplugged him, literally unplugged him to go have a chest x-ray. And they came back, and I was making sure that the cords weren't get in the way when he laid down, and making sure that the nurse could see where everything was supposed to. And I wanted to hook him back together and plug him in, but it wasn't really my place, so I didn't. But yeah. So there's that. I'm going to bed. I will see you all next Tuesday. Happy New Year. Hope 08 was great, and hope you have a super time in 2009. That doesn't really rhyme, but whatever. Goodbye.